Fireflies RC coming to you from the Avon Park Field. Wind is considerable right now. It's going anywhere from 10 to up to 15 with gusts maybe even up to 20, but consistently 10 to 15. But that don't mean that. I'm going to take up this big beautiful beast anyway. This is the B-25 Mitchell, the Mitch the Witch livery. Right, left, up, down, right, left. All right, more than likely we'll not have to have flaps today, given the wind is it's right down the runway out of the east, so my landings will be from the sun, unfortunately. But I'll try to duck down below the sun. This plane here, this is not a high alpha landing plane. You want to land this plane kind of level with just a slight bit of up nose when right before you touch. Just a touch, just a little bit. All right, here we go. We're in flight mode 1. We're going to be trying to do our flaps, setting them in with that flight mode, but I may not be able to mess with the flaps too much with this wind. All right, here we go.
Gear up.
Remember, the gear is sequenced. Takes time. Come right back at us. And I've lost my bombs. I don't know where my bombs are. So.
Time remaining 5 minutes. Gear down.
All right. Gonna bring them past at us. Make sure the gear is down. Beautiful plane, beautiful plane. All right, now the moment of truth. I'm gonna try to land this big guy into this wind and not get blinded by the sun. Gonna be in the grass, but there. That's called using grass as brakes. That's just a handy trick to have. But yeah, you don't flare with this plane. I mean, just the almost undetectable amount of flare on the nose. You want to kind of land her flat and let that gear earn its keep. All right, boy, that wind. Oh, the wind. Okay, enough about the wind. Let's go. Gear up. Remember, it takes a while. Take it up, flip it.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Woo, you see them wings flex? Man, them wings are just a flexing. You're saying, well, that's really not all that funny. You might fold your wing. You're right. Really shouldn't have done that. I'm being stupid. That's not what the bomber, yeah, it does a bombing run, but not that steep of a dive. Now with the wind, you have less control. So keep that in mind. When you're with the wind, you have less control. Should have just a touch more flare there. A little more than I did. All right, but it's so windy, you do not need flaps today. All right, we're gonna tempt fate one more time. All right. That's just a beautiful plane, absolutely beautiful. Staying on that center line the best I can, back pressure to lift off. Gear up. Let's see if we can't bring her down low close to the runways. As close to the runway as I feel comfortable flying. As low. Oh man, that is just gorgeous.
Gear down.
Gorgeous. Sound like Brian Phillips now. Gorgeous. No offense, Brian, in case you're watching. Maybe actually land on the runway today. Well, no. Whoa! Pancake. Oh, we can't leave it at that. We cannot leave it at that. No. Can't leave it at that. Unfortunately, honey, we're going to have to make an approach from the sun. The sun moved over and against my permission. I want it to be further back. Yeah, I can't leave it like that. Like I said, with the wind, you have less control.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Into the wind, you have control. Whoa! Okay, so that's a 1.5 land, or 2.5 landings for the price of one. There you go. That's called getting very lucky. All right, we are not going to tempt fate again. Got 1:52 left, but I am not going to tempt fate again. Gorgeous plane.
Prop secured.
All right. I had the flight mode ready to set up with doing elevator or elevator to flat mix with my flight mode, but with this wind today, I'm not even going to try to do anything with the flaps because number one, I don't need them for landing today, but number two, when you're flying into wind, it's crazy. You're getting rocked over the place. And it's kind of hard. Any kind of trimming you're needing to do, try to do that on come out in the mornings or as calm as possible because you need to tell what that plane is truly doing, not what the wind is doing to it. If that makes any sense. So if you're trying to trim a plane or a maiden plane, as calm as possible because you want to see what the plane is actually doing, not what the wind is doing to it. All right, so that sounded pretty good, didn't it? Not what the plane is actually doing and what the wind is doing to it. I like that. I made something original. All right. Now I got a 6,000 RC Hackers all the way forward. The only way you're going to get proper CG with this plane is either a 5,000 or a 6,000 and shove it right up the butt of the pilots. I mean, right up on them. And that's about the only way you're going to get good CG. Otherwise, you got to put a little bit of nose weight. So if you got a 4,000, no. 5,000 or bigger. Still got 73%, and we flew for a little over 3 minutes. So, I'm flying fairly hard. Very economical for a twin engine. But we're done for that plane for right now. All right, folks. That is the FLIGHTLINE B-25 Mitchell in the Mitch the Witch livery. I would have done a bomb drop if I knew where my bombs were. I had them, I lost them here at the field. Someone found them for me. I took them home. I don't know where I put them at now. So there you go. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. And don't forget, stay family and friends. And then Mitch the Witch.